What's going on, everybody? It's Alexis Marchand here from the Four Pillar Journey. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today I'm bringing you another video, another banger, and this is one that I feel like a lot of you should be watching. Now, if you could tell from the title of the video, that is doom scrolling. Not only how to stop it, but I'm also going to teach you understanding it and the best ways to stop doom scrolling to avoid a shit future. Because if we're being frank, doom scrolling only leads to failure. It only leads to self consciousness. It only leads nowhere. And for you and for myself or for anyone you know, that is the last thing I want. I don't want you scrolling on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, on whatever social media you use for hours and not making the most of your time, which is something we only have a limited amount of. So let's get started. Okay? Now, the first thing you want to do is understand why. Again, if you watch some of my videos, you understand that the first thing you have to do is analyze the problem. So, why are you doom scrolling? Why are you on this fucking binge or on this addiction to your cellular device, tablet, whatever the case may be? It could simply be boredom. You don't have anything productive to do, which leads you to getting on your phone, scrolling through these reels or TikToks for hours on end, only to feel like shit afterwards. Another reason could be, and a more dark truth could be, that you're using this as a form of escapism. It could be related to the boredom, or it could be due to the fact that you don't have any goals. You don't have anything really going on in your life, or you could be feeling down, and the only way you could take your mind off your reality is to get on social media and just receive this brain like a zombie, just be brain rotted from all the bullshit that you're seeing on social media. And the sad part is that you may know that what you're doing is wrong, but you still do it anyway as a form to escape from the reality that you're currently in. So in this video, I'm going to show you a few things that you can do in order to stop that, understand why you're truly doing that, and how to get a more productive day with the limited hours that we have. Because let's be honest, guys, our days are limited. We don't know if today is going to be the last day that we're here on earth. So if it were, why would we waste it? Why would we not be productive, make the most out of our day, and feel proud and accomplished at the end, instead of feeling like shit and have a sense of regret when we know that we spent our entire day looking at bullshit? We all have different goals, and for myself, one of my main goals is not only to better the situation I'm in, but more importantly, I want to help my family, my parents, my two little young sisters. They have gone through a lot in order for me to spend my days and waste my days looking at bullshit. And I really don't want the same thing for you. Okay, so let's get started. Excuse me. The first thing I want to talk about, I have some notes here, is to understand the digital detox. You want a digital detox. You want to get away from the phone. And I think I already explained this, but you have to understand why you're doing it in the first place. And the two biggest culprits are boredom and escapism. And boredom is kind of tied to the escapism, as to we all have different ways to escape. some more severe than others. Some people go to the extreme and use hard drugs to escape their reality. Some people, it could be a cigarette, which is still bad, alcohol, weed, video games, porn, the internet, which is the one we're talking about today. And another thing you have to understand is this: life is not about being perfect. I'm not expecting you, myself, or anyone I know to take what I just told you or what I'm going to tell you and be perfect at it. That would be being perfect, and as we know, life is not perfect at all. But what we can do is take what we learn and try to implement it and act on it and execute it almost every single day. Because, like myself, I'm not perfect. Do I tell you that all of my days are absolutely productive? No, that would be a lie. And instead, from what I know and from what I'm trying to teach you so you don't make the same mistakes I did, we can try to be as productive as we can every single day. And I understand things happen, we get distracted, but that is part of the journey. Being better, even if it's just a little bit, every single day. And that will lead you to the long term results that you want. Okay? Now, number two, it's going to sound obvious, but limit your social media time. I understand it can be difficult, but one of the first actionable steps I can tell you to do is to not use your phone. Start with 15 minutes in the morning when you first wake up to the end of the day when you're about to go to sleep. Because that is the brain. How can I say this? I would consider it the brain's most, trying to look for the word here, guys. Give me a second. I'm sorry. Most vulnerable times in the morning. I don't know if you've ever accidentally done it yourself, but if you wake up and don't look at your phone for the first few minutes up to an hour and late at night, you seem to be more energized, more well off, more well spirited. And that's for a reason. Every time you're looking at your phone, it's like a form of instant gratification. And more nowadays with TikToks and Reels, making you have the attention span of a fucking goldfish. I mean, some of these reels, you can just go and go and go, and next thing you know, you spent 30 minutes. And if I were to ask you, what reel did you look at 2 reels ago, you can't even remember. That's how bad it is. So start with 15 minutes and work your way up to an hour. So an hour in the morning and an hour at night with no phone. Now I know that can be difficult, which leads me to my third step. Place your phone at a good physical distance from yourself. Now for myself, I don't know if you could see, but right here is where I charge my phone for the nights. So it can be difficult for me if I'm laying down right here to try not to look at my phone. So what I do is I go sleep on the other side. Even if it's just that little extra roll to try and look at my phone, it can make all the difference late at night or in the morning to not do that. So if you have the opportunity to place your phone a little farther down from yourself, or if you're trying to study for a test or learn more about a subject or try to start your own business, the first thing I recommend you to do is to put your phone somewhere where you physically have to do more walking or physical movement to reach it. Because if it's in your lap or in your pocket, then it's super easy. You tend to just gravitate towards it, and that's an addiction. And I've caught myself doing that. Whether that's me trying to make a thumbnail or a video or trying to work on my business, I immediately go to my phone, especially if I'm receiving notifications. I instantly go look at what I got sent, and then somehow I just spent 20 minutes looking at other reels unrelated to what I just got sent. So I don't want that for you guys. And understand that. First, why are you doom scrolling? Second of all, place it in a physical distance that is far enough for you to not be able to access it accessibly. And third of all, I'm sorry here guys, give me some time. Yes, I was gonna say this. Practice gratitude. Now, I personally don't know you watching this video, but as for myself, I am a religious person. And every single morning, I wake up and thank God for another day, which relates to what I was saying in the beginning. And I thank Him for having another day, for giving me an opportunity to make the most of my day. And today was a perfect example of that. I woke up early. I went to go get some food with my OG for us to eat. I went and got the car washed. I went to the store and ran some errands. Came back. Then went to the gym. Came back. Helped my parents outside with some painting, with chairs, tables, whatever the case may be. Came and recorded this video. As a matter of fact, I actually did my homework in the morning before I went to the car wash and get the food. Right now, I'm recording this video. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go back outside and help them again. And after that, I'm going to work on my business. And that to me is an example of an almost perfect day. I used every single hour of the day to get something done. And trust me, even now, I feel satisfied with a sense of gratitude because I spent my time efficiently. And quite frankly, I'm proud to say that I was on my phone throughout the whole day, maybe up to an hour tops. And I want that for you guys, especially if you have goals already set in mind. Plan your day out in the morning, or even better, late at night when you're in bed, instead of going through fucking TikTok, and realize, okay, tomorrow is Monday. What am I going to do? Okay, I got school. After that, I'm coming home, going to the gym, coming back, recording another video and working my business. And then, after I've done all that, I'll allow myself some relaxed time. But that should only be after you've done everything you need to get done. Not in the middle of all that. And then you get distracted, and then your day is wasted, and you have that sense of regret. Which is why, if you practice gratitude, it will mentally change your focus into productive things because you just praised God. And again, if you're not a religious person, just try to reflect with yourself. Be like, okay, I'm glad I'm alive. I'm glad I have another day to live. I'm glad I have another day to live to get things done that I want to get done towards a bigger goal. Let me get to it. Because like I said in the beginning, tomorrow is never promised. So if today was to be your last day on earth, why would you not want it to be something that they say, you know what? My son or my daughter, on their last day on earth, they were still fucking hustling. They were still working. They never stopped. Have some pride in not only your name, but yourself. Respect yourself. Understand that what you do on a daily basis reflects who you are as a character. That's why people that personally know me and try to hang out with me, we almost joke and say they have to talk to my assistant to set up a booking with me because I'm quite busy. And I tell this not only to the females that I try to talk to, but to my friends. Be like, hey, what time are you off on this day? I don't know. My work schedule is never set, so it's kind of hard for me to plan in advance. But even then, no matter how long I work, I still have things to do after that. And I hope you can implement that. understand your goals, plan out your day, leave your phone somewhere that's not easily accessible, turn off your notifications, and trust me, guys, slowly but surely, you will get things done and you will replace doom scrolling with efficiency, and you will see your life not only prosper, but you will have that sense of, fuck yeah, I just did a good day's worth of work, and hell yeah, my day was productive without having to be doom scrolling all day. Because we know it's just like binge eating. You don't really take note of what's going on while you're doing it, but afterwards you have that feeling. You feel like shit because you know that you didn't do anything productive and that you just wasted a whole day. So be smart, guys. This is all I have for you guys today. If you guys have any concerns, questions, or comments, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. Again, if you don't want to and want to reach me directly, go to my Instagram. It's, Alexis underscore Marchan, Marchan 32. Until the next one, guys. Peace out.